Thank you, Steve. Up next, Antony Rowland.
Okay, I'll just read a couple of poems from a new collection. First of which is great, it's up there, well, I've written a sequence of poems. They're called Berlin an Hour, and they're winter poems, as I call them. I started working on these when I was in Berlin for a while with a poet Scott Thurston a few years ago. The idea around the side bits of these is that you can either read them down or across, but today I shall read them across, I think. It's not actually this particular one that I'll be reading, it's the second one, but that doesn't matter, it gives you the idea of the Bunkers. Hilltop bastions now mazed in culture park innocence, the Karl Marx Alley Marx citizens on a wide utopia, no longer turn-watched at Tränen Palast, the palace of tears. Kreuzberg Church spouts a boule cupola to a foliage equal. Do we rush the ample man, or just jaywalk into terror? Südstern didn't deign to Dunkelbier. I could have slapped the waiter's brain, but he made a good fist of our disappointment. But why all these curtains after cafe doors, step ladders to bar heaven, and plan froth among latte euros, old wested hemp markets for the 80s, cold fuck you altitude of the Spray tributaries, new icons of Berlin kitsch, the limestone Tempelhof, Halt shuddered in another Speer Art Deco cloud, unexploded long quadrant, mothering of all airports, an equation held in airlift, Dr. Kendall's mathematics, this clown with one rather clownish clown radio, juniper in sauerkraut, take me to the Halle and survey the marketplace, soon Lieberskin shine, where no right angles, exiled in the exile, drunk with the degrees, neoclassical shattering, again channels undulate, confusion with forks, no windows to easytopia, faces you shouldn't step, Bobby stop the clank, iron multitudes and voids, cling each other in the installation Babelpreen, lose the bunker concert, totally discombobulated among the poppy strudel, just waiting my new turn in the old evening's yes. Cut down then the Potsdam Uber-European slack stop over the Lake Frost Janowitzbrücke, the taste of leaves, frozen air, the river thick with shadow, memory visits, your inner Ossie, welter of events held in the Pergamon Orioles, museum columns in this jumble city, bitter ein bit to Bitburger bars, GDR Ostalgie speaks easy, into which I space this caper Cayley, its display as wincing as my distressed denim and midlife bicycle, its hen fluttered in embarrassment glue. Okay, the second poem I read, the last one, is called I Changed in Sheffield. As some of you know, I worked in Lincoln for a year, and during that time I spent a lot of time on Sheffield train station waiting in vain for the Norwich train to arrive, which made me think at the time of the only reference I've come across in Philip Larkin's work to Sheffield train station, which comes from the poem Dockery and Son, where Philip Larkin says, I changed in Sheffield and ate an awful pie. I changed in Sheffield and ate an awful pie. I changed in Sheffield and ate rain. I ate Sheffield and changed a pie. You are what you change at Sheffield. The state of Sheffield is an awful pie. Eat pies and change yourself into Sheffield. Peter Piper picked a peck of Sheffield pies and died. Sheffield is changing into an awesome size. Size 14 shouldn't change at Sheffield. I charged at Sheffield with only a pie. I entered Costa Coffee with the sole intention of choosing a pie, but was trickled a treats of blue muffins, muffins like fly cemeteries, a cross between muffins and food, fair trade chocolate, and several varieties of Maltesers, biscuits, biscotto, toddy wafers, and a large mug of jam, but nothing pie-like, no tart offering, tartan gaping, or even a flat tort. So I left. I changed at Sheffield and Norwich opened up to me in this can of oozing passengers, too sad to be late. Change I into Sheffield to underline personal tragedy. I changed in Sheffield when the south turned to mizzle. I changed Sheffield into a metaphor due to electrical work. Beware the sliding platforms of your wet creams. Due to the jet conditions, please trail the vapour of your neighbour's cigarette. Due to the net timing of your journeys, please despair under this arrow. Change platforms to miss connections at will. Only connect your legs to the bridge during maintenance. The sky caved in when I boarded a diesel unit. Change to the So train of Hope Valley, where Kinder Scout sucks cloud and New Mills trains the precipice. Slow the axles to flood the moor. The tractor's down with unfathomable sheep spilled onto cabbages. Or just stay in Sheffield forever, marry a platform and eat a midnight track. I changed in Sheffield and ate an awful pie.